Have you ever felt like failure was the end? Like every fall was a sign that maybe this wasn't meant for you? But here's the truth. Failure isn't the end. It's the beginning. It's the sign that you're trying, that you're in the game, that you're moving forward. Failure isn't a sentence, it's a lesson. It's the most honest teacher you'll ever find in life. Those who've achieved the greatest success aren't the ones who never failed, but those who learned from each fall. Thomas Edison failed 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. And you know what they had in common? They didn't give up. They used failure as a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. If you're facing failures, congratulations! It means you're making progress. Every closed door, every rejection is an opportunity to adjust, adapt, and become stronger. See, failure may be a wound, but it's also a seed. The difference lies in what you choose to do with it. You can let it paralyze you, or you can use it as fuel for the next step. This is where you set yourself apart. This is where you decide whether you'll sink or rise. This is where the magic happens. You need to develop a mindset that welcomes failure, that looks at challenges and says, "Bring it on, I'll grow from this." Because this is where you get stronger, more resilient. And the key to that mindset is understanding that every failure comes with a lesson, a new skill, a clearer vision of your goal. Now, how can you start embracing failure? First thing, stop taking it personally. Failure is part of the process, it's not a reflection of your worth. Second thing, review your failures. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Don't just see the problem, see the lesson behind it. And finally, celebrate your failures. Because each one means you took a risk, that you weren't standing still. And that, in itself, is already a victory. So, the next time you fail, remember this: failure is an invitation to greatness. It's the push you need to break out of the ordinary and into the extraordinary. The only way not to fail is not to try, and that's the worst failure of all. So, get up. Stand tall. Embrace failure because it's taking you to something far bigger than you can imagine. If you're falling, you're on the right path. Keep falling, keep getting up. Because every time you do, you get closer to the success you desire. Let's go. You've got this. Keep pushing forward.
Let it flow. Fall and rise, that's how we fight. Every loss fuels what's inside. We break, we mend, we push the night. It's not the end, we'll get it right. They say you're weak, you're gonna fall, but every scar's a lesson call. You rise again, you break the wall. Failure's just the start of it all. So when you're down feeling low, remember why you're here to grow. Every setback's just a show to rise up and let it flow. Every setback's just a show to roll. So when you're down feeling low, remember why you're here to grow. Every setback's just a show to rise up to let it flow. Every setback's just a show to roll. And falling